Hey family, it's your uncle, brother, cousin, friend, John, founder and CEO of Prince Richman. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to take this opportunity to ask if you all could please like the video and subscribe to the YouTube page to stay updated and informed with what's going on with Prince Richman. I also want to ask, can you please share the video so that way we can get the rest of our family here so that way they have the opportunity to stay updated and informed with what's going on with Prince Richman. Also, I just wanted to let you know that right now, if you go to princerichmond.com, you can subscribe to our email list to sign up for 10% off your first order. Now, the website is not physically active, so you may not be able to just research it on the search engine. But what I have done is if you go to our YouTube page, there is a blue clickable link in the About section that says Prince Richmond. It'll take you directly to our website where you can subscribe to the email list for the 10% off. Now, just to let you know, you will receive an email. It's a confirmation email, and you will click subscribe in order to confirm that you want to be a part of the email list. Within a few minutes, you will receive the coupon code for 10% off. Just again to let you know, there is a clickable link that says apply discount. But because the website is not active, it's going to take you right back to the homepage of princerichmond.com. You do not have to type in your email again, as for once you receive that 10% coupon, it is your confirmation that you have already been subscribed. I thank you for your love and support. Love you guys and enjoy your video. These are the clothing hang tags that I'm going to use. I'm making them myself. So basically all I did was I went in Illustrator and I did 2x4 inside of the thing. I don't know why they printed out like this with extra edges. I guess because it wasn't a full sheet or whatever. So basically what I did was I made the front side, I made a whole separate Illustrator file, and I made the back side. What the back side is going to have on it is it just says best of washed inside out. It has the website, it has the Instagram and YouTube social media tag, and the Facebook and Twitter social media tag. So that's pretty good. And to get it like this is a 80-pound cardstock, I believe. Hold on, let me just verify. Yes, so this is 80-pound cardstock, and yes, it did work inside of a Canon printer. Now they do advise you'll have to check with them on the different size, but you know, I just went on by faith and went on ahead with the printer that I had. And so now what I'm gonna do is attempt to make the close hang tag. I made the lines, if you're wondering, inside of Illustrator. Basically, when I lined these up like this, when I lined the file up like this, I put the two artboards, so the front artboard and the back artboard, next to each other. And I literally just made a long line by holding shift across. And then this is about at the middle mark. So I did this right in the middle. And then, yeah, just so I could keep a track of what the sizes were. I did order a laminator, and the laminator came with one of these paper cutters. Not this one specifically, it came with a cheaper one. But as I was cutting, I was noticing that I was cutting the edges really weirdly. And excuse me, my hands are ashy. I noticed that it was cutting everything really weirdly. So I just went on to the store. Luckily, I went to Michael's. Luckily, they had a coupon. And what I like about this is, I don't know if you can see it, but right up in here is a little thin line that shows you exactly where you're gonna cut at. So I just went on ahead to the store and bought it just so I could get a good identity. So what we wanna do is, I was playing around in the thermal laminator or whatever. It came with a rounding thing. So what I did was when I cut these out originally, you know, when I first cut them out, they look like that. And as I was experimenting, playing around, I was like, I wonder what it looks like with the rounded cut. So I kind of like this look for the hang tags. So basically what I'm gonna do is make it look like this. And if you're wondering, the hole punch that I use, if you're gonna use a tagging gun, it's really hard to figure that out. So it's about 0.125, I believe, which roughly comes out to about 1/8. So that way you can make a smaller hole. and it's also big enough for you to put the tagging gun through, but not too big to where the stem won't actually fit on the shirt. So the reason I messed up, because originally when I printed the files, the lines were so thick. They were so thick compared to this one. So I just went on ahead and made thinner lines, because with the thick lines, I don't know if you can see, but no matter how you cut it, you kind of can like see some of the black trimming on the side, and I just did not like that. You know, I know it's made by hand, but I'm a little picky. I want it to be nice. So yeah, but that's the goal we're trying to achieve. And I know I kept mentioning a laminator, so this is without it being laminated. I used regular white premium cardstock paper that I found at Hobby Lobby. It was on sale. I think it typically runs for about $10, but when I went there, they had a sale, so it was like $6. But yeah, that's what we're trying to achieve. And back to the laminator thing, I might laminate these. I think it'll look nice to have just a nice coat of something on there. I wasn't planning on doing it originally because nobody really does, but I think it'll give it a nice little pop to it. So I have about 70 shirts. This fit the way I did this with the 2x4 on a regular 8.5 by 11 cardstock paper. You can line it up. So how you line it up, and it fits about 5 on one side in one direction, 5 on the other side in the other direction. And it actually gives you about 10 per sheet. So you can do about 10 of these per your sheet. Boom. And you're gonna have a little extra space at the bottom. But yeah, 10 per sheet. And that's what we're gonna do. So you guys are gonna watch me cut these out. All right, let's see. Let's just make sure, get these nice. I think I'm gonna do it from the top just to make sure that the sheet is lined up perfectly. So I got the line right there. I don't know if you can see that, but the line is gonna be like right there to where the edge of the sheet is, and I have it pressed nice and firmly up against that. Let's see. Ooh. You know, y'all have perfectionist issues, so nothing can be too perfect. Talk to a person that has to make sure everything's perfect, and you'll find out there is a way. So let it whip. Oh. So let it whip. Whip it, baby. Oh. Whip it right. Let it whip. Whip it, baby. Whip it all night. Ta-da. And then we're just gonna take this. Whoa. Okay, ta-da. And we're just gonna take this and we're gonna slide it into there. Little clip. And then I got a little creative. I did these little dots up here so I knew where to center the hole puncher for when I wanted to hole punch. So just do that. I just want to make sure that that lines up as best as I can. And then you just hole punch. Ta-da! It is completion. Boom. Got you a nice little hang tag. I think I might.